This is the official Minecraft books. I'm gonna take the most interesting buildings and move them to my world. I think we'll start with this cube, but make sure you watch till the end to see what else I'm gonna build. It's going to stand on a platform like this, and it's not very big in size, but it will be quite detailed. Basically, it's just a regular block of grass. I take the texture, I upload it to this site, and then it shows us the blocks we need to build it. Let's go get the resources. We need all sorts of blocks, all sorts of different blocks that don't fit together. First of all, 10 coal, exactly the blocks of ore. Dead end, beautiful cave found. After that, 4 blocks of orange terracotta remelt and we get such a beautiful block. Don't even ask why these blocks. The main thing is that at the end it will look like a huge block of grass and 4 more beautiful green blocks. And what now I do in the ocean? And now you'll see, should be somewhere here. There it is, the ocean monument, which is where we need the sponges. And the hardest part is probably the jukebox. To craft one we need a whole diamond and 8 blocks of wood. We need about 2 stacks and I only have 27 diamonds, no order, so I had to search a bit more for them. Crafting and it's done. Some stone, moss, jungle wood, sand, leaves. I think we're good to go now. Now this might be weird, but we put in a block of wood, dirt, and then a jukebox. Well, that's a bit of a mess, but if you go like this... Wow, it's really starting to look like this. It doesn't look like much from up close, but whatever, who cares? Now we need to add decoration to our block. For this we need to destroy it a little bit. This is a jewelry work. Everything should be as accurate as possible. Here we will make an imitation of a small cave, a lava lake, and here is a diamond. Above this cave we have a small cell. We'll add a ladder and here we'll add coal. On the left side of the block we have another cave, but a little larger. What a pain to break these blocks! There is a hole, no caves, no order. So there are 2 stoves, one is melting something, a chest and a torch. I don't really understand what it is, but it's like lava and iron bars. It's already looking good. Next up is the biggest cave. Here in the wall we have something like abandoned mine. Black concrete to simulate darkness, rails, a minecart, everything that should be. 2 granite, 1 gold ore, and water. That leaves the fun part. We've got to do a little landscaping up there, and we've got a cave. And I always love the little houses Mojang builds. In the trailers, in the books. This is such a cozy little house here too. Now there is a birch tree here and a spruce tree near the cave. There are a few ponds left. The first one is small, a little sand, and here on this side, let's make a temporary infinite water source. Well, if I just pour water here, it will start to run off. Not very beautiful and not as we need. So I decided to take glass, but it will be quite noticeable. So I replace it with the texture, and it turns out to be such an invisible block. Now we arrange it like this, and we can pour water and everything is fine. And here we will have a bigger lake. Let's clear the territory, we'll add sand, and I was going to pour water, but no. We'll put the glass in first, from the bottom to the top, and now we can fill it with the water. A couple little puddles, and we're all set. I think it's pretty good. The second construction I chose from the farm book for Minecraft. This is such a beautiful island. In reality, this building looks even better, so look until the end. Here, I have already prepared a place for it. It will be bigger. We need a lot of resources too. A lot of dirt for the island. In the village we'll still beetroot, wheat, hay bales. We'll also need white wool and vines. I've got my own wheat garden, by the way. Oh man, now I gotta plant it all back, and I'm lazy. First of all, let's build the island itself. I think here a lot of things will fit. Let's start with the left part of it. The first step, we need to set up a fence. As you probably already realized here, we will have a large area with the vegetable garden. We need to dig trenches, we will divide them with the cobblestone into small sections. And now, all these cells pour water. So we take a hoe in our hands and go ahead. Almost to the end, one block is left. On the first bed we will grow carrots, on the second wheat, on the third beets, and on the last one also wheat. Here, I want to make a small bed with watermelons, but they have to grow in the right direction, just like in the picture. That's why I put this extra cobblestone, so that they have no other way to grow. There is a little gravel path here, and here is a second little vegetable garden with the beets. Now I want to make a beautiful path, alternate gravel with cobblestones and beauty. Nearby we will have another pen, but I honestly do not quite understand what it is for. Inside it will be hay bales and that's it. I somehow think that it is a corral for horses, but I'm not sure. After that I started to make a path that leads to the main house. And it may seem to some people that this is the easiest thing to do. You just stumble on some blocks and that's it. But it's not. Accuracy is important. These two houses are a mystery to me, what they are and why they are needed, from the cobblestone which to me reminds a stable, but I'm not sure. Write in the comments what you think. First of all, I decided to build this wooden box. I don't know what else to call it. And after that a stone one. I've missed the point here, there should be a wicket. Let's fly off and have a look. This is a nice little island we've got here, a vegetable garden with food, an obscure paddock, two booths, just lovely. Speaking of which, some watermelons have already grown, so we can remove the extra blocks. A hay bale and we need to finish the path. The house. Let's start with the threshold made of spruce wood. We make wooden supports. The house is certainly bigger than in the previous construction, but still not super big. And on the picture the house is made of some white block, but it's not clear what kind of block it is. So I decided it would be wool. White blocks are all about the same. So the house is gonna be 2 stories. Quickly at the second floor, there is even an exit to the balcony, and we have to make some kind of beautiful entrance. And inside there is a wall of black wool, so it looks like there is something from far away. And a fence on the balcony so you don't fall off. And to keep the balcony from falling off, you have to support it. And then there is a neat roof of spruce and stone steps. Also in the house of every self-respecting man should be a chimney. Let's add vines for a style, and spider webs will be as an imitation of smoke. Next to it we will have a smaller cabin or corral. It's hard to figure out what it is. That leaves us with a mountain with a waterfall flowing directly into the lake. The lake is the hardest part. We have to dig a place for it first. Jesus Christ, skeleton, where did you come from? There is a creeper here too. He's also destroyed half our island. We need to put some more rocks here. I assuming this will be the bridge. And this is where we'll put our super secret transparent blocks to make the water flow properly. Pam, great! Now we can fill our lake. Some lilies, and it's looking good already. But it's still not finished. We need to add a few small elements. Let's get some grasses and a couple of bushes like this. And let's have a look. It's marvelous.